Are you ready to have your website get found by the right people? Are you looking to rank at the top of Google so you get more traffic to your website? Are you ready to learn how to use SEO and content marketing to grow your organic traffic? If so, you are in the right place, my friend. Welcome to the Simple SEO Content Podcast, where I show you how to combine the power of SEO, search engine optimization, and content marketing to build your like, know, and trust factor with your audience, which allows you to get found by the right people and turn those visitors into buyers. No more frustration or confusion, and no more time wasted wondering if you're doing your SEO right. It's time to learn how to use SEO and content marketing to grow your business. Hi, welcome back to the Simple Marketing and SEO podcast. I'm your host, Rachel Lindteigen, and today I want to answer one of your questions. This is one I get a whole lot, and that is, how do you know if your SEO is working? And more importantly, how long does it take to work so that I can know if I'm on the right track or not? So let's talk about this. I want to break it down for you into a couple different sections today so that it's easier to understand. So let's start out. I've always been honest with you. SEO is a long game. Search engine optimization is one of those things that you're going to do a little work, and eventually it's going to pay off big. You want to think of it almost like your retirement account. You know how your 401k or IRA, you put a little bit of money in every single payday. And it doesn't look like it's doing a whole lot until suddenly, because of that compound interest and that time that you've had it, and it's really been just kind of growing and growing and growing. That's very much what SEO does and how we scale with search engine optimization and organic marketing and all of that over time. So I want to set the foundation for you today that this is a long game. This is not a strategy that you can just turn on and get instant results. This is one where you're going to put a little bit of work in before you see the results. However, if you've done it right, you should see long-lasting results that continue and continue and continue. So how does SEO work? Let's start there because I think it's really important for you to understand how it works and what the process looks like as it's working so that you can then determine whether or not it looks like you've done it right and you're on the right track. So the way that it works is you choose your keyword that your website has a really good chance of ranking for. And if you're not sure how to choose a keyword or you really just want some help with that, I've got some resources for you because this is really critical. You can start with my free SEO class. That'll give you a little introduction to it. If you want to go further in depth, you really want to figure it out, I've got several options. One is you and I can work together. You can schedule an SEO keyword consulting call with me. You can find information about that on the Work with Rachel tab on my website. Or you can join me in Simple SEO Content, and I'm going to teach you exactly the process that I use to find the keywords. So you're going to start by choosing an SEO keyword for your page or your blog post, and you're going to use that in all of the places that Google is going to look. And if you're not sure where those are, again, resources. Go ahead and request the SEO Content Quick Start Guide, take the free class, sign up for a consulting call or consulting sessions with me, take Simple SEO Content, whatever way you prefer to work and learn, I've got you covered. You can find the freebies on the website at edgetomarketing.com/freebies, or you can register to work with me, send me an email, let's chat and see if we're a good fit because I would love to help you with this. So you're going to choose your keyword and you're going to write your piece of content. You're going to optimize your page. And that's your first step. And what I want you to do at that point is go to an SEO keyword research tool that has ranking capabilities. And this is what's really important. I want you to get what we refer to as a baseline rank on that keyword so that you know where you started on the very first day that you worked on optimization for that keyword so that you can see the growth over time. Now, if you're one of my students in Simple SEO content, you already have a tracker that you can use to track your keyword ranking. So go ahead and add this to your tracker. If you are not one of my students, start a Google Sheet or an Excel spreadsheet, something like that. Write your keyword, write the date, and write where you rank based on the information that you're getting from your keyword research tool with the ranking insights. So if you're using Ubersuggest, if you have a paid account, you're going to add that keyword to rank tracking. You'll look back the next day and you should be able to find out where you rank. If you don't have a paid account, you can check your ranking using Small SEO Tools. It's a free one. It will not keep track of it over time, but that's why you have your spreadsheet. You'll go ahead and write down the information that it gives you. I don't want you to just go in and check Google yourself to get a ranking because it's not going to be correct, because Google's regular results are customized to us based on our prior history and all of that. So they're going to be skewed. You can look for your keyword using an incognito browser window. However, the best way to do this is through a keyword ranking tool so that you get the most accurate information. So that's your baseline. That's going to help you understand where you're at today as you're just doing your optimization, because this lets you know how far you have to go. So generally, you're going to see where you're at. We see the way that SEO works is that as your keyword rank increases, meaning the number associated with your keyword rank gets smaller. You get a smaller and smaller number. That's good. Small is better when it comes to keyword ranking. The smaller it gets, the more traffic we start to see. And you may be wondering, when does traffic pick up? Traffic generally starts to pick up when you hit the teens. So maybe if you're between anywhere from maybe the tweens even, let's say from 8 to like 12, you'll start to see a little bit of traffic. And then as you move further up page 1, like position 6, 5, 4, that's where you'll start to see a little more momentum. And then when you get into 3, 2, and 1, that's where you'll truly start to see traffic. You should see traffic to the page that is ranking for that keyword. So you won't necessarily see a giant increase in traffic to your entire website. However, you should see an increase in traffic to the page that is ranking for that keyword. So as that keyword ranking gets smaller, you should start to see more traffic, organic traffic, meaning the free SEO traffic, going to that particular page, whichever page you have optimized for that keyword. So you're going to see it. That's kind of how it works. It's going to take a little while. You want to track this and watch it. I have seen some websites. I've had my site manage to move to position 1 or 2 within 90 days for keywords just recently. This was a little faster than I expected, if I'm being completely honest. Generally, we see 6 to 12 months is kind of what it takes. So it is a long game. What you write now and what you optimize now will help drive traffic 3 months, 6 months, a year, 2, 3, 4, 5 years from now. Because as you gain those rankings, as long as you continue to provide great value on your website, you have helpful content, you're following Google's rules, you're writing your content for your ideal customer, not for the search engine, you're doing all of the good things that I teach you to do, you should continue to maintain those higher rankings, and that additional traffic should be coming to your site. And the way we scale with SEO is that each new page or blog post that we create is one more opportunity to rank, to drive more traffic, to bring more new people into our world. So you're going to take your baseline report so that you know where you were when you started. And then I want you to look once a month, and I want you to track your keyword ranking each month. And I want you to see if it's going up or down. Now, there can be some volatility, meaning you might go up and make progress for a couple months and then suddenly drop. And then the next month you might go back up. It is okay. You will potentially see that volatility. I've seen it for many, many years. There are algorithm updates. There are things that happen within Google. Your competitor is doing SEO. Maybe their site's more authoritative, and so now they're outranking you. Maybe you are able to outrank them. Don't panic the first time you see a potential slip in rankings. However, if you start to see a trend line, 2 or 3 months that your number is getting bigger, then you need to take a look and see who's ranking. What does their page look like compared to your page? How is your copy compared to their copy? How's your optimization compared to their optimization? If you're one of my students inside of Simple SEO Content, just come to me and we will look at this together in our student group during one of our Q&A calls, and we'll figure it out and I'll help you figure it out. If you're not a student, but you have a situation like this and you want help, go ahead and reach out and let's schedule one of the consulting sessions or a consulting block so that I can help you with this and you can figure out what strategy and what next steps to take to turn things around. So I want you to understand SEO is going to take anywhere. You can start to see some quick wins in that 60 to 90 day time frame, but more realistically, it's going to be 6 to 12 months before you really start to see a lot of gains for the work that you're doing. The way that it's going to work, your keyword rank is going to get smaller and smaller and smaller. As your keyword rank gets smaller, you should start to see more traffic coming to the page that keyword is ranking for. So overall, if you have 5 keywords that are moving up or 10 keywords that are moving up, you should start to see traffic increases to those 5 or 10 pages. That's where you're going to start to see an increase in the overall amount of organic traffic, which is our SEO traffic in your Google Analytics report. If you're not sure how to run reports or you don't know what the numbers mean, you need to either schedule a consulting, ask me anything SEO or marketing call so that you and I can look at it and I can walk you through it, or just join me in Simple SEO Content so that I can teach you all of this. I have a full module on this, you guys. The only way to know if your SEO is working is to understand what the metrics mean so that you know what to do more of and what to do less of. All right. If you have any questions about your timeline for SEO or how to interpret your results, you know where to find me. Just email me or DM me on Insta. If you'd like to work together, check out the Working with Rachel tab on etchedmarketing.com. Send me a note and let's get you scheduled because I can help you, or join me in class. I am here to help you. I want to see you succeed with SEO because this is a huge opportunity for your business to grow. All right. Thanks for being here. I'll see you next week. Bye for now. That's all for today's episode of the Simple SEO Content Podcast. I want to thank you so much for joining me. Make sure you visit my website, etchedmarketing.com, and visit the freebies tab. Right there, you're going to find the SEO Content Quick Start Guide along with the free SEO class. So you'll have everything you need to know to get started with SEO and content marketing. Then do me a favor, if you wouldn't mind, if you would do a rating and a review of this podcast on your favorite platform, that would really help spread the message, and I do greatly appreciate it. If you have any questions, you can always DM me on Instagram at Etched Marketing Academy, and I will see you right back here next week.